like Larry did.
Sehabi, am I pronouncing that correctly?
Sehabi, I think.
Sehabi, world representative for his home country of Canada.
I'm not going to attempt to embarrass myself and pronounce his last name.
Yeah. But Undyne always a good opening.
Yeah, certainly. Especially when he knows what he's playing.
Yeah, it's really an important advantage. You don't have to worry about hands, things along those lines. You know exactly what your opponent's playing here. In the finals, ups our Goblin after you get the controller out of your deck. Correct sequencing here. It'll be interesting to see what Sehabi decides to play at Worlds in a few weeks. Yeah. Infernities are untouched. But the problem is when Infernities are untouched, everybody else is going to feel the same way.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I would have taken Infernities. I don't really know what I would have taken.
So let's see what Larry comes up. Looks like he has a Maxine in his hand. It looks like he just passed right back. So Travis is going to go aggressive. I'm just going to attack with my Undyne and my controller. So that's been 2 attacks with Undyne and 1 attack with controller.
This is best 3 out of 5, right?
Yeah, definitely. So so Larry's taken 14 off controller and 2 12s off of the Undyne.
So I was talking about this last round where I was saying that if Larry did win and it's Sehabi versus Larry in the finals, that I would probably favor Larry to win a 3 out of 5 match.
Oh, it's side decking involved? I mean, yeah, with floodgate cards, it's...
Yeah, exactly, because, so game 1 I would think is in Sehabi's favor, and then if it were a normal 2 out of 3 match, then I would think he would give up one of the games to not having out the floodgates or just not drawing floodgates, and then the other one he would either have the out or he just wouldn't have the floodgate. And I would think Sehabi would win a 2 out of 3 match, but I think it favors Larry a bit more to have a 3 out of 5 and have potentially 4 games with floodgates in them. But either way, I would think that Sehabi is going to have a good advantage game 1.
That's brutal what he just did there, discarding the infantry for the effective title. It's going to be able to destroy the Fiendish Chain, and now Alucard's going to be able to activate the effect. I noticed that Larry set a Karakuri tuner for his turn, so Larry did not draw particularly very favorable with his 5-card opening hand.
Yeah, I didn't even think it was that bad. It was just like summon Undyne pop armor. I guess maybe like a hat deck, Larry's opening would have been really good, but
I guess
for playing against Mermails, I don't.
Yeah. Okay.
It's gonna be really bad.
It's interesting. He sent the controller, the Undyne, so it's quite obvious that he has the additional copies of controller in his hand, regardless of if he plays 2 or 3. It actually looks like he has 1 in hand, so he must only play 2 controllers. Get the Undyne out of the deck. Very good selection. It'd be interesting if he had Moving Glacier here. That would just be the icing on the cake. But
I've been dropping that card every time I watch him play.
So again, playing around armor, hitting the monster. Drop Glacier? No, Linde. So Larry's going to respond with nothing. So it'll be 3,300 damage coming across the board, dropping Larry down to only 900 life. Oh, actually, there's a mistake there. There was an Upstart Goblin plate, so Larry's in fact at 1,900 life. Our apologies. So Alucard and Linde, Larry has both Maxi and Dark Hole in his hand, so he can try and dig on his own turn into something.
But really, that is just so incredibly subpar.
Oh yeah, at this point of the game, a very subpar combination of cards. Setting Dark Hole, that's a unique selection, and then setting the armor. I guess based on what based on what he sees on the field, armor is safe. It'll be interesting to see.
I guess he can't really Dark Hole because he just gets Mega Load.
And just loses the game, but it'll be interesting. Shinabe got rid of the tuner last turn, so he probably wouldn't put Larry on another armor. He would have set it the previous turn, since the Fiendish Chain would have been protecting the armor set from the Alucard effect. So it'll be interesting to see here. Is that another Undyne? Chain Torrential.
So he's not activating the effect, right?
Yeah. That's interesting. And not activating the effect this way, Linde will go off here. Yeah, I would just get the big old lead out.
I thought we said he doesn't have any more controllers as well, right?
Yeah, that's why he...
So he's just going to try and attack for game here?
Just going for game. We know one of the back rows for Larry is a Dark Hole. The other one's been set the entire game. I didn't quite make it out at the start of the game, so Nabi might
But since it's been said, it hasn't
Yeah,
stopped.
since it's been said, it hasn't stopped anything.
Probably. Does he play any traps?
I'm trying to think about
guess
what
he
it could
plays
be.
torrentially with
It
a
could be
fire
like.
trap,
Going for title too. So now he'll put out 2 lethal attackers. He draws another card for Max C. Absolutely attacks with title for what should be game. Could you make out what that card is? Is it Dark Hole and Soul Charge?
It's not bottomless.
Bottomless. That doesn't make sense. He must have drawn that. It was MST. That's what it was. Oh, okay. I saw an MST in there too.
Okay.
So that's exactly what it was. So he had just MST and Dark Hole said he had drawn the Soul Charge off of. I'll get to tell them to move that. So it looks like the deck boxes are covering up our 2 players at this moment.
It's giving us a nice mirror image.
Yeah, giving a nice mirror
Exactly.
image. We'll just transfer over to this view. So Sehabi was able to get one of the games pre-sideboarded. He had the D game. So he only needs to win 2 of the next 4 with floodgates in. Yeah, we can start to make out some of the cards. Definitely some Max C's. I saw Rivalry of Warlords. That card's terrific against Marmels. Absolutely insane against Marmels. Single-handedly won me games over the course of the weekend.
Yeah, the rest of this match is just going to be decided by the floodgates.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, it would just be strictly in Sehabi's favor. But
yeah.
Don't worry about it. You want to just
For what it's worth, Sehabi will be able to go first in at least 2 of the remaining games. So maybe he'll just be able to dodge floodgates on the first turn and establish a field that Larry can't come back from. Were there any decks this weekend that you allowed to go first?
Yeah, I mean, I was playing Sylvans, so I guess it would change, like, depending on what I was playing, but I would let, I guess my opinion of it kind of changed throughout the weekend. Originally, I would want just to go second against any deck game 1 because they can't floodgate me. But then by doing that, you're kind of giving up any auto wins.
Yeah.
So
that hand's very strong from Sehabi. He's got double Undying Spear. So at the end of the weekend, you've come to the conclusion that it's better just to go first? Because I was going first all weekend. The only deck I let go second was game 2 against Lightsworn. I lost game 1. And I want that deck to go first so that they have something on the field for me to LC.
Go second against Lightsworn all 3 games.
Yeah.
Playing Sylvans.
And my opponent let me in the games that he got to select. So Undyne here again is going to destroy Larry's armor.
No floodgates off the bat, but he could still have rivalry set.
He could, but he has another Undyne. He might even just be able to win just Undyne beatdown or something. Yep, in for 12. It's the first blood of the game. Larry drops down to 68. And Undyne going second is just so backbreaking with the new draw 5 rule. And it just seems like your opponent has so many cards at their disposal because they really just do.
Mermails are a really good choice for just going second. I would. I mean, if I were playing them, I'd choose to go second a fair amount. I think.
So the way he flipped that MST made it seem like Larry doesn't have a great combination of cards. He's going to go into armor again, and Sehabi might very likely just summon his Undyne again. And then Larry would just be down a monumental amount of card advantage in the early stages of the game. It might be very difficult for him to come back. He did just root mind control too, though, so he has a luxury of having many options here. Yeah. Oh, he's going for Dragoons here, so yeah, he's definitely going to just play mind control. Oh, this will be interesting. So I'm not sure what other waters he has in his hand. It looks like he's a marksman. I saw an ultimate rare.
So if you're Sehabi, what are you thinking Larry's other sets are?
I could see it being another MSD. Larry was not very enthusiastic about it. And then, okay, we haven't seen that card have an opportunity to activate yet.
Makes sense, but I would Bottomless is a card I would have probably tried to side out.
Yeah, I don't really like Bottomless in this matchup all that much. It's good with Spear.
It's very good with Tidal.
Good Spear, too, on Lindy.
But
Controller, I mean, Undyne is just so powerful.
Or just like summon Pike.
Yeah.
It's very underwhelming
Yep.
to do Bottomless.
Absolutely. Shinabe is just cooking here. He's got all the momentum. Larry really hasn't been able to establish anything in the last 2 games. He's just been setting armors and then been hit with marksman. Set armor, hit with marksman.
And that's how this matchup goes without floodgates.
Yeah, this matchup's been going like this forever, though. See, it was, like I said, it was likely another MST. Or a rivalry, but it wasn't as likely at this point. No, and he just drew Soul Charge, so. If I'm Shinabe either, I'm just going to try and push in and be fairly aggro. Larry said 2 back rows the last turns. They're very likely just bluffs. You have Soul Charge in your hand as the backup. No need to force out a Soul Charge here. I mean, he has Mind Control, Soul Charge, and Controller in hand, so I would just go in with both of them.
And then main phase 2 Alucard?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's good. He didn't draw a rivalry here because if he did draw an
Yeah, that would actually complicate things. But this simplifies the game state. If you have like a Blackhorn or Warning or something, yeah, this simplifies the game state no matter what. So now he's going to hit.
And for Sehabi, that'd be really good right here. Third MST.
What did you just say, Pat?
I said that's really good to simplify the game state for Sehabi right here because he just has so many.
Oh yeah, that's like all he wants to do.
Absolutely.
So hit the new set. No, he's going for the old set. That's interesting. I wouldn't have done that. But nevertheless, he gets hit with. Oh, okay.
What was it? It was a Mantis?
Well, it was a Fiendish Chain and a Solemn Warning.
Solemn Warning, okay.
I guess Shinabe had MST, so it almost didn't matter what he targeted. So Shinabe is just making quick work right here of Larry. Just 2-0 very, very quickly. We'll be going to a 3rd game. Okay, we're going for a 60-second commercial here while they side between games 2 and 3. We'll be back here at the Ultra Rally Games $20,000 Championship in Cleveland, Ohio. Welcome back to the Ultra Reality Games Circuit Series Championship here in Cleveland, Ohio. We're in Game 3 between Shinabe and Larry Musgrove. Shinabe quickly won the first 2 games on the back of Gen X Undyne.
You know, and the fact that Larry wasn't able to take one of the games with Floodgate in Game 2, so he only has to win one of the next 3. So Larry would have to like consistently get Floodgates and for Sehabi to.
Speaking of Floodgates, check Larry's grave versus what Shinabe's grave is.
Yeah.
Just MST or Rivalry, Algio, Pike Dragoons. Larry does have 2 maxis in his hand, though, so for what that is worth. But unbelievable opening here from Shinabe. He'll be able to search out a Marksman and a Megalo, presuming he has another Water in his hand.
He just has to not get stopped here.
He just
one out of the 3 games, and
yeah, Marksman and Megalo, like I mentioned, and he'll be able to discard a Water in his hand, destroy the armor, and
going to go in.
Yep. Oh, he has Mind Control too.
It's potentially the quickest finals
he
we've
has
ever
Mind
had.
Control.
Would
you just play Mind Control? Or would you save what you have in your hand?
What else does he have?
I can't tell every single card, but he definitely has a Mind Control.
Flip. Nah, I guess he still.
Oh, he has Infantry, Marksman, Spear, Megalo. So here I just, I would just, like, sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, take your card. I'll just win right after this game. Like, this game, it might be over in 1 turn.
Absolutely.
Larry's going to, like, set some back rows, and the game's just going to end right there.
He has to draw Rivalry.
Yeah, Lava Chain, Ditch for
Trap.
Title. Yeah, this game is already over.
He has to draw, like, Rivalry Trap, and then have Sehabi miss with the Spear.
Yeah, with the Spear. That's about his only real likely way of getting out of this. I mean, he has another Maxi, but what the hell is that going to do at this point? It's just, Shinabe's going to say, sure, I'll just attack for game with all my cards.
Sehabi is going to end the game next turn.
Yeah, let's see what he has. You know, Dark Hole.
Dark Hole.
All right. I think he actually has Ravelry and Dark Hole set.
Ravelry,
So
Dark Hole. All right.
what we were mentioning is like the unlikely way of Larry surviving might actually happen.
You know, if he doesn't hit
the right one, things might get a little hairy here. So this is big. If he hits Ravelry, Sehabi will be our $5,000 champion here at the ARG Championship.
Wait, is this the turn after?
Larry does not look very content with what's going on.
This is the turn after he played the level chain?
Yes.
Yeah. What would you search here? I mean, Gundy is probably a really strong choice, but I mean, Undyne is just so powerful. It's not Ravelry, so
it depends on how many infantry he plays, I think.
Yeah.
Because I would just want to prioritize having Ouster Rivalry, and we already said he has one in his hand.
It would be interesting here if Larry activates Rivalry in response to Megalo discarding infantry. With that, how does that work? I have no idea.
Wow, Sehabi drew MST. That is outright game.
Oh, it was debunk anyway.
It's debunk. Okay. Well, that is actually just enough for
Well,
game.
if Sehabi can do this at Worlds in a couple weeks.
Quickly takes it 3-0.
Yeah, this is not even close. I still have all these. Yeah, Sehabi. Congratulations to Sehabi winning the Ultra Reality Games $20,000 championship here in Cleveland, Ohio. Really, just an unbelievable. That was a 3-0 finals in like 5 minutes.
Yeah,
that was
Sehabi will be representing North America at the World Championship.
And specifically Canada. I mean, Canada kind of gets shafted with the new NAWCQs. So it's nice to see them have a representative.
When's the last time Canada had a representative? Was it Bo?
Bo's technically not. But yeah, Bo, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's nice to see them send someone this year. So he's able to pull that off in a few weeks.
Yeah.
So congratulations to Sehabi. Thanks for everyone who joined us all throughout the weekend. I hope you enjoyed. Really wire to wire this whole weekend. This stream's been going with various feature matches, the Hall of Fame videos, all across the board. So I'm not sure if we're going to sign off all the way, but
all right.
I'm signing off.
I will see you guys later.
Hey guys, this is Trevor. I'm not sure what Jim wants to do in regards to the stream at this point. Sehabi won 3-0. I'm sure he's going to take some pictures. I'll be right back. See if he wants to do anything with the stream. If not, I'll just play some videos. We'll go down, play some ads. If you wanted to stick around after that and support us by watching some ads. I know you guys love them, but I'll be right back. I'll come back with what we're going to do.